Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping right into what experts are calling maybe the most wide-open college football season in recent memory. 2025 is looking wild.
It really is. I mean, you look at the odds, no team better than plus 600, that tells you something.
Exactly. And 9 teams at 15-1 or better. The transfer portal, NIL, it's really opened things up.
Completely changed the game. Parity is definitely the word.
So our mission today, let's do a deep dive into these CBSSports.com expert predictions. Who's up, who's down, who's really in the mix.
And there are some, well, pretty surprising takes in there, especially on some big names.
Okay, let's unpack that first. It's fascinating how some top-ranked teams are seen as, frankly, overrated. Who are we talking about?
Well, the big one is Texas, #1 in the preseason poll.
Right. Seems like a strong start.
But the experts are pumping the brakes. They've got Arch Manning, yes, a huge talent, but he's new.
And not much returning production around him on offense, right?
Very little. Plus, that road schedule. Ohio State, Florida, Georgia. Oof.
That's a gauntlet. So the prediction is...
They're actually predicting maybe 9-3 for the regular season.
Wow. 9-3 for a #1 team. That's... Yeah, that's a splash of cold water. Anyone else getting that kind of side eye?
Oregon is another one. They're sitting at #7. Great coaching staff, no doubt.
But there's always a but, isn't there?
Yeah, they lost a ton of skill talent, including their QB.
So the thinking is maybe they're just not quite ready?
Exactly. Youngest QB of the Lanning era stepping in. The feeling is maybe they're a year away from, really contending for the title.
Okay, so Texas, Oregon, potentially overvalued. Now, this is where it gets really interesting for me. Who are the experts seeing as underrated? Who's flying under the radar?
Right. This is where you might find some betting value, maybe. USC pops up.
After their first Big Ten season, they had a lot of close losses.
They did. Lots of one-score games.
Huh.
But look closer. They made some key staffing upgrades in the offseason.
And the QB situation.
Jaden Maeva at QB could have a breakout year. So, yeah, they see USC as a potential great value bet to outperform expectations.
Okay, interesting. Who else?
Alabama, which, feels weird to say underrated Alabama, but maybe post-Saban.
People are maybe counting them out too soon?
Perhaps. The experts predict their offense could be on rocket fuel.
Seriously. Rocket fuel! Tell me more!
5-star QB Ty Simpson, really talented receivers. That offensive line is elite, especially with Caden Proctor back, and they got Ryan Grubb as the new OC.
Ah, okay. The Grubb hire is key there.
Huge. They think that offensive firepower pushes Bama right back into the playoff conversation.
Makes sense. Any other severely undervalued teams? What about LSU? They're #9.
Yeah, LSU at 9 feels low. When you look at the roster,
They've recruited well, right, and used the portal.
top 9 recruiting classes consistently, plus the #1 portal class this year. They have Garrett Nussmeier back at QB. Loads of skill talent.
So the ranking doesn't match the actual talent level.
That's the expert take.
Yeah.
They see LSU as severely undervalued as a genuine national title contender. The roster is just stacked.
All right, so we've got the overvalued, the undervalued. Let's talk trophies. Who do the experts actually think wins the whole thing? The national championship.
Well, even with the skepticism, Texas is still a top pick at plus 600.
Yeah.
The belief is maybe Arch Manning is that good and Sarkisian finally gets them over the hump.
After 2 straight semifinal trips, yeah. Feels like they're close.
Then you have Penn State at plus 700. This feels like an all-in season for them.
Why all in? What's the formula there?
Proven QB in Drew Eller, 2,000-yard rushers returning, great O-line, and they poached Ohio State's DC, Jim Knowles.
Ooh, adding Knowles is a big move defensively.
Massive. It signals they're really going for it this year. And don't forget LSU. They're right there at plus 1,300 too. Deep roster, improving defense. They're definitely in the mix.
Okay, so a few key contenders there. This brings up the Heisman then. In such a wide-open season, who stands out individually?
It's a really diverse group this year, which is cool. Arch Manning, again, is a favorite at plus 700.
The name, the school, the potential.
Exactly. The #1 recruit from 23. The scheme, the big games, lots of potential for Heisman moments.
But it's not just QBs this year.
No, which is exciting. You've got Jeremiah Smith, the Ohio State receiver, at plus 1,200. Unanimous first-team All-American potential.
A receiver winning the Heisman? That's rare.
It is, but maybe voter tastes are shifting, looking more at game-changing moments and impact beyond just pure stats or the QB position. Smith could deliver those.
Interesting. Anyone else? Maybe a dark horse?
How about Jeremiah Love, the running back from Notre Dame? He's at plus 3,000.
A running back. That drought needs ending, doesn't it?
It really does, since 2015. The thinking is he'll be the clear feature back. get more carries, fewer shared TDs. If Notre Dame's offense is strong, he can make a serious run at it.
So wrapping this up, this deep dive really highlights just how unpredictable 2025 looks. Portal, NIL, it's all contributing.
Absolutely. We've seen why teams like Texas and Oregon might be a bit overhyped, while USC, Alabama, LSU could surprise some folks.
And the championship and Heisman races feel genuinely wide open. Lots of different paths to victory.
It's going to be thrilling to watch unfold.
Which leaves us with a final thought, I guess. Looking ahead, does all this parity signal a permanent change? Are we now in an era where college football is just this dynamic, this wide open every single year, always feeling like a fresh start?
That's the big question, isn't it? Something for everyone to think about as week 1 kicks off.